We are fast heading into the last 6 days of classes before final exams. Our wellness ambassadors make a return appearance, Festival of Lights needs your help, and Panther football team earns a #1 seed. All of this and more coming up next on the Panther Morning News.
Good morning, St. Mary's. I'm Molly.
And I'm Mark.
And students from my middle school, the Berkeley School, are on campus today, so welcome to St. Mary's.
And in student life news, we start off right away with a news of finals exam. Our T1 final exams are scheduled to take place next week as follows. Next Thursday finals are periods 2, 3, and 1. And then on Friday, 4th and 5th, and makeups.
Students with 3 final exams scheduled for Thursday, November 17th may request to move 1 final exam to take place during 0 period from 1 to 2:30 p.m. on Friday, November 18th.
To do so, please complete a final exam change request form available from Dr. Triani in St. Joseph Hall across the attendance office. Completed forms must be returned by Thursday, November 10th at 3:30 p.m.
And are you stressed out with finals? Let's head over to Studio B and our wellness ambassadors with some ideas to get ready for next week.
Hey Panthers, it's Karis and Daphne from the Wellness Ambassadors team. Next week is finals, which means it's Wellness Week here at St. Mary's. To help you guys feel prepared and stay focused during this stressful time, we will be sharing tips with you here on announcements this week.
It may seem like you don't need to start thinking about finals now, but getting a head start on planning out how you're going to spend your time is very important. Start to think through your different projects, tests, and papers that are due on finals week. It's never a good idea to ignore work until the last minute, so write down what each class's final is and what needs to be done to be prepared. Start with your most challenging class or the final that requires the most work or studying and get it out of the way.
Be sure to talk to your teachers, utilize A-block and mandatory study periods to visit teachers and ask questions before final tests and projects are due. Your teachers are here to help you and they want to see you succeed.
Stay tuned for more info this week. Now back to announcements.
Don't miss the fall music concert this Wednesday, November 9th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium featuring intermediate band, advanced band, and chorus. Admission is free.
And in club news today at A Block, the yearbook team has its weekly meeting in Shea 102. And also at the same time, the Panther production crew has its first meeting of the year. Let's head over to Studio B with our co-hosts Jacob and Tommy with more about this important group.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jacob.
And Tommy.
And we'll be hosting our first meeting of the Panther production crew today at A Block in the conference room at the end of St. Joseph's Hall.
If you are at all interested in creating segments for announcements or learning how to do so, be sure to stop by at the beginning of A Block for just about 15 minutes.
We'll be giving more details about the club as well as answering any questions you may have.
Hope to see you there. Back to Studio A.
And in counseling news, we welcome Stony Brook University from New York State to campus today. If you're signed up to meet with a college rep, please check SCORE 4 times.
And now here's Taryn with your Panther Athletics.
In JV football action, Marcus Hughes ran for 3 touchdowns, supported by 2 critical interceptions by Emiliano and Anthony, on the way to an 18-7 win over SPSV Friday night. The Panthers won the T-Cow crown and finished 7-1 in one of the season. Congratulations to a great season. Friday night was a battle of the unbeaten as St. Mary's traveled up to Vallejo to face the SPSV Bruins. After the first drives for both teams went nowhere, St. Pat's got on the scoreboard first and missed a crucial 2-point conversion. The Panthers then drove down the field to go ahead on the 23-yard run by junior Samadi Scott. The Bruins were marching down the field until the interception by Malachi Young ended the drive and quickly stepped up this 81-yard touchdown pass from Finn Hartney to Logan Tanasaki. The Bruins scored again to end the first half with the Panthers up 14-12. The second half got off to a roaring start on the kickoff return by Kyle Gorey for another Panther touchdown. The Panthers keep the pressure on touchdown the second half with a couple of key interceptions by Logan and Alejandro that keep the Bruins from regaining the momentum. With the Panthers flying high, the scored one more time to cement the victory on this Kyle to Austin pass play for the final Panther score. St. Mary's pulls off the win on the Bruins' home field in front of a senior night crowd 28-20 to claim not only the TCAT championship but their own unbeaten streak. After a long preseason and regular season schedule, the Panthers are 10-0. We will have all the playoff news and brackets for both football and volleyball on tomorrow's show. That's it for sports. Now back to Mark and Molly.
Thanks, Darren. Unfortunately, we do not have any birthdays today, but we do have one additional visit to Studio B with a representative from CCAT with our very own Maya Etlinger.
Hey Panthers, the holiday season is coming up and CCAT will be having our annual Festival of Lights. The Festival of Lights is a celebration of holiday traditions during the winter season in the different cultures and parts of the world. There will be food and beautiful light decorations, so if you're interested in sharing your culture during the holiday season, please join us tomorrow at A Block in Frady's 323 Riccardi's room to start planning. Thanks.
And it's Global Bowls today over in the Shea Cafe. And students, at this time, please follow the link you received via email to complete the survey for your school counselor or college counselor, respectively.
And that's it for today. Sparkle on, St. Mary's.